welcome back to another episode of Snowrunner. And in this episode we're going to be taking a look at the Keny twinsteer C500. Now this disappeared off our mods.io for a couple of days. It's been updated, it's been revived a little bit, and now it's back. So rather than just jump to the truck and see what's what and all that lot, I thought I'd do a little bit of a role play like I did with the last one. I don't know whether or not you enjoyed the last one because not many of you commented on the last video, but I'm going to try it again and we'll see how we go from there. So I'd love to say that we are looking at this gorgeous Limes L400, but we're not. So the story goes is that I've been doing some hauling work for a while on my own, getting part-time jobs here or there, and I've won the lottery. So I decided, right, I'm going to start a business up of my own. So first thing I bought was a new truck for myself as my daily driver. Parked next to it was my old truck, which I gave to the wife, and right in the distance there you can see is my old Fleet Star that I started with way back in the day. So we're going to jump over to Fleet Star, and as you can see it's seen better days. And this part of the town that I've moved to, I bought a new house while I was at it, somewhere for our family to grow up and enjoy. So we're going to get this started up. Now there's a scrap dealership just down the road from here, so I'm going to hand this over to the scrap man. And just parked next door, the scrap man, weirdly enough, is a dealership. Now he specialises in, look at that, the delivery guy forgot to bring one of the boxes up. Okay, I'll deal with that at a later date. So yeah, as you can see, there's the dealership there just to our right. So I'll be going over there and having a look. His name's Ken Volt, and he specialises in, well, he builds his own, shall we say, and he calls them the Kenys. Hence why we're reviewing a Keny C500. So we're here on the highway hauling map. Pull into this scrap dealer's here, the M&H warehouse. So I'm going to leave this here for them. They said that they'll weigh it in for me and see how much it's worth in scrap, and then deposit that money into my account in the next 24 hours or so. So I seem to trust these guys, so they can have this old jalopy by all means. So let's jump into, if I can find it. Where have you gone? Let's jump into my new vehicle, and we're going to take a run down and see what they've got down at this dealership. Well, I call it a dealership, but he's not actually a dealer. He's a custom fabricator, and he does a lot of work on a lot of people's vehicles. So he's very sufficiently parked right opposite my house. So I've already bought the garages that he was, well, he says he's renting them out, so I bought the garages and they're just behind me there. So he's got a few vehicles in stock. Now, if I remember rightly, this is actually a customer's vehicle. He actually bought it from a movie set. Now I can't think to the life of me which movie he's actually bought it from, but looks very suspicious. But these are two of the vehicles that he's bought. Well, not bought, he's customised here. These are just the original Keny C500s, and he says that he's done a bit of work to one of them. The other one is just plain stock. He needs to put a bigger engine and all that in there. He's got a Pacific 512 buried in the back there as well. It's like an RV. So that's quite an interesting vehicle. Moving on around here. Now, these are all customers' vehicles, so except for this one here. This Hummer apparently is his everyday use. But the ones that I've come to see are actually these guys parked here in the corner. Now he says this one is just bone stock, freshly made. That's why it's parked in front of this almighty red one, which he has done a bit of work to. Now he has reassured me that anything that I need adding to it, he'll swap in change. I think he's found out that I've got a bit of money and he's willing to put the add-ons and take the add-ons off as and when required. So I think we'll go for the green one. I think we'll go for the bog standard one, and I'll get him to talk through the list on what needs what. He's got a few of the vehicles here. These are customers' vehicles that he's doing some work on. So I'm going to pull up inside his office over here, and we'll go have a quick chat with him. I'll tell him that I'm after the green one. I might even purchase one of the bog standard Kenys as well. But I thought, got a bit of cash, might as well use it. So yeah, so I've had a word with him and he seems to be happy with all the paperwork and everything, and the money's been transferred into his account. I've got the keys, so let's jump into, make sure I jump into the right one, and that was a good guess. Now this is a lot bigger than that Fleet Star that I was used to, so fingers crossed we don't crash it on the way to the new garage. So, take it over to the garage, show you the list of things that are available for it, and then we'll take it for a little spin around this new map. Now, this has been out on PC for a while, this highway hauling map. It came to console today. I've already been round, opened up the watchtowers and everything, so I'll pull up outside the garage and I'll show you a quick view of the map. So yeah, just before we jump in, view of the map. Now this top corner hasn't opened yet, but I'll get round to that at a later date. So yeah, really nice map. Got one watchtower left to open just there in the corner. So let's get this into the garage and let's see what's been added or what's been taken away. So engines, I'm going to go big. I'll go with the extreme. Gearbox wise, we've got a balance, a high range and off-road. I'm going to go with the off-road because it keeps that engine under control just a little bit. Nope, went too far back. Suspension, ultimate suspension. Right, tyre wise. Now I think what he's done, he's added what was originally added to the C500. And they're all the same sizes. We've got the Bahas there in a 55 and a 59. We've got the 57 Mud XLTs. Excuse my mouth then for a second. Do those in a 65 as well. We've got the 57 and the 65 Boyna. We've got 57 mud tyres and the 65 mud tyres. Now, because this is a highway hauling, it's mainly roads, and as you can see, the on-road tyre compound there is average. We want an excellent, so I'm going to go with the 65 Boynas. Winch-wise, extreme for console. We will go in fact we'll put the big platform on, and I'm going to take the sleeper off, and we will put, if it will allow me, the black Russian crane on the back. Rooftop wise, it's the same as before, just factory beacons. Front bumper, he has added a new bumper, which is the Deer Destroyer. But I've also noticed you can put the stock on as well. I think it just makes it look a little bit beefier. So, and the default bumper. For some reason you can't uninstall it, but it's there. Front side, we'll have the angled with beacons. Rims, only one set of rims with the Boyners. Colour wise, I'm not sure if he's actually added an extra colour. Quite a varied selection there. I'm going to stick with the green. Let's leave the garage. Set it back to daytime. And we'll take it out for a little spin. Let's see how she gets on. Now, it's not going to be a very good run because, like I said, it's all asphalt. So if I do find a dirt track, I will turn off onto there. So yeah, winning the lottery has worked wonders for me, and this is definitely a big upkeep from the Fleet Star. Let's go straight over. As you can see, there's the highway. Stretches off from corner to corner of the map. Flip over here. Should be a dirt path. Yeah. I'll have to activate that at a later date. Let me find some mud somewhere. Let's see how we get on. Really nice neighbourhood around here, so. Mud track there, wasn't it? Where does that lead us off to? It takes us to the pipe factory. Not much in the way of mud here. Really test it out. Go in cab view. Really nice inside here. Well made. Foghorn. Go wide. Well, I was going to try and avoid hitting this sign, but oh well. Careful not to start drifting around everywhere. There's some, well, I would say it's a mud road, but a road of a different terrain, that's for sure. So yeah, Keny C500 twin steer is back with us in mods.io. Everything is looking really good for it at the moment. I think it's been balanced out really well, this vehicle. Now some people will say it's very OP. Unfortunately they've sort of spoilt us with that, and this road's a dead end. With all these mods, I really did want to say a vanilla guy, but once you've got vehicles like this, why would you want to play with the vanilla trucks when you've got these things to play with? So I'm going to bring this episode to an end here. Hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, hit that like button. If you're new to the channel, please think about hitting that subscribe button. If you are a subscriber and you haven't hit that notifications bell, I suggest you do so. I'll keep you up to date on everything that I release. Any comments that you have, obviously leave those down below. I really would like to hear back on if you think these roleplay mod reviews are a good thing, or if I'm just wasting my time and I should just grab the mod, throw it in the garage and just show you what they do and take it around the circuit. So leave those in the comment section below. I'd really like to know your opinions. In the meantime, guys, thanks for watching. Take care of each other. Stay safe. Bye for now.